Welcome to Opal Creek Island. Opal Creek is an elegant garden town celebrating spooky season. Opal Creek wasn't always an elegant garden town, though. It started off as a small, abandoned island with locals who wanted to build something beautiful. As more villagers heard about Opal Creek, it started a transformation from abandoned island to a beautiful garden surrounded by nature. The residents that first lived on Opal Creek developed farms and gardens, along with living their lives the way that they always dreamt of. Who doesn't dream of moving to a small, self-sustaining town that allows its residents to live a happy and simple life? Meet the villagers who were the first residents of Opal Creek. Meet Penelope. Penelope was the first villager to put down permanent roots on Opal Creek. Penelope was drawn to the mums as they flourished around Opal Creek. One day, a pink mum appeared, and Penelope needed to learn all about it. Now, Penelope runs the town's flower shop outside her home and growing many variations of pink flowers. She also cares for the rose garden that's next to the outdoor concert venue. Meet Curly. Curly was the next villager to put down permanent roots on Opal Creek. Word of Penelope's pink flowers began to spread, so Curly knew the land on Opal Creek would be perfect for farming. He made his way to Opal Creek and began a small farm next to his home. Once he noticed his personal farm thriving, he decided to expand his farm on the cliff side next to the neighborhood. It's currently a pumpkin farm that he cares for each spooky season. Additionally, Curly is the owner of the pumpkin stand as well as the snack stand at the island marketplace. He also sells his snacks at the outdoor movie theater. Meet Ava. Ava came next after Curly. Hearing of an island with a small farm and garden sounded like a place Ava had dreamt of settling down. When she arrived at Opal Creek, she was inspired by the go-getter attitude of the other island residents. And, as a people pleaser, Ava knew she needed to provide and contribute to the community the way that Penelope and Curly have been. And myself, of course. Ava started a small business as a laundromat, since everyone needs their laundry done, and she thought it might be appreciated given all the farming, gardening, and outdoor work that the neighbors provide. Eventually, her laundromat became successful enough for her to open up another business on the beach. She runs the tropical bar at the beach next to Nook's Cranny. Meet Kitty. And lastly, we have Kitty. After a year on the road as a jazz singer, Kitty decided it's time to escape her big city life and move somewhere off the grid. She decided on Opal Creek, packed her bags, and settled in. After a few months, she began feeling lost, began missing her old life singing all day. After confiding in her friends, Penelope and Ava, she was encouraged to continue doing what she loves by combining her big city past with her small town present. She opened up her own karaoke lounge in her yard, where her friends and neighbors enjoyed late nights singing their favorite KK Slider songs. She enjoyed this so much that she decided to open up her own concert venue, hoping to attract tourism and live music to Opal Creek. Thanks to Kitty's new concert venue, along with the dedication of the other villagers, the island grew to 3 stars and KK Slider came to perform. With increasing popularity came more interest in villagers wanting to move to Opal Creek. This drew villagers of all types and of all walks of life, including a wizard, a thief, and many soon-to-be island merchants. Meet the villagers that are not long-time residents, but have made a lasting impact on the island. Meet Peck. Hearing of the pink flowers, the perfect farms, and the long musical nights, Peck thought that Opal Creek must be a magical place. As a wizard, a magical place sounds like somewhere Peck would feel right at home. Once he arrived to Opal Creek, he built his wizard workshop and decided to use the resources of the land to cast spells and nurture the magic within the island. As part of spooky season, Peck uses the seasonal beach as an additional workshop for villagers to learn and join him in creating magic. Additionally, Peck runs the island restaurant across from Abel's sisters. Meet Rhonda. All the buzz around Opal Creek had Rhonda thinking. Rhonda is all about the bag, and after seeing an opportunity like Opal Creek, she couldn't pass it up. She decided to move to Opal Creek to open a business as a jeweler. She thought, if so many other residents are able to do it, why not me too? She opened a small jewelry shop next to her home and began making money quickly. With her newfound riches, she decided to purchase and run the pottery stand in the island marketplace. Meet Claudia. With the wonderful things that drew well-intentioned villagers to Opal Creek, those things also drove the bad-intentioned ones as well. This wasn't more true than with Claudia. As Claudia learned about Opal Creek, it sounded more and more like an easy place to scam and rob. She thought no one would think twice about another villager moving onto a popular island, as its growth isn't surprising and new villagers are constantly relocating there. She attempted to rob Rhonda, but in a funny turn of events, she ended up becoming her best friend. Rhonda showed Claudia how to get her bag up without scamming and showed her a better way of life. She owns and runs the coffee stand in the island marketplace. While Claudia still has her weird ways, are we going to mention making out with Curly? Like, girl, are you okay? She is doing much better and has turned her life around thanks to her friends on Opal Creek. Meet Drago. While everyone was relieved that Claudia came around, the villagers were worried that they were vulnerable to criminals. They decided to place an ad for hire to protect Opal Creek Island. Drago answered the ad, as he wanted to switch his career to something that felt more fulfilling. He knew he could protect the island from harm and decided to take the opportunity. Once he moved to Opal Creek, he discovered how much there was to protect. He found gold, artifacts, and treasure that needed to be kept safe. As a dragon, there is no one better for the job. He also volunteers as a lifeguard when the villagers decide to go swimming. Meet Leopold and Quillson. Leopold and Quillson were the last villagers to move on the island. As a couple, they are both drawn to Opal Creek as a retirement destination. Leopold was interested in starting a new business, just like other residents of Opal Creek who inspired him. He wanted to start a candle shop. He always made candles as a hobby, but wanted to start doing it full-time. Quillson, an author and a researcher, wanted to learn all that is Opal Creek Island. There are many stories that fascinated him, and he wanted to write a book about his experiences living here. As a way to start earning funds for Leopold's candle shop, both Quillson and Leopold asked Curly if they could work shifts at his pumpkin stand for spooky season. Of course, Curly was thrilled, since he was given the chance to help another resident follow their dreams. Leopold now owns a small candle business next to his home, and they are using additional funds from working at the pumpkin stand to make Quillson an author's study. Now that you've heard the history of Opal Creek Island and its residents, and have had a tour of the island, you will get to see how Opal Creek celebrates spooky season. Thanks so much for watching these past 30 days. This has been such a fun challenge, and I can't wait to share the highlights and the things I wish I could change during our video tomorrow. Hello and welcome. My name is Mandy and happy Halloween, friends. Today I wanted to do our Halloween episode on our opposite island, our 30-day challenge. We just finished our 30-day challenge, but of course because we did opposite island, it's so spooky. So spooky for Halloween, so we gotta go see what everyone's dressed up as and do the Halloween event with Jack. Hopefully this counts as a costume. I'm wearing the caterpillar costume, and yeah, the flower boppers work perfect, and I feel pretty freaking cute, so let's see what we can find. Okay, Penelope's home. Oh, here's Curly. Hey, bud. Trick or treat, I've got candy. I was ready for that, actually. Thank you. Yes, spooky garland. Woohoo! Okay, Ava's a devil. That's pretty funny. Oh, and a reaction. Okay. Thanks, Curly. So spooky. Oh, and here comes Ava now, running up to me, just sprinting. Oh my gosh, yes, give me all the presents. Let's go see if we can get candy from Penelope. Oh, she's got the devil horns on too, same as Ava. Oh, she said I'm not in a costume. No! I don't care. I look cute. Let's see what Kitty's in the green outfit. Okay. Woohoo! Let's go give that to Jack. I haven't even talked to Jack yet. Ava, please. Claudia! Look at her. Oh my god, she's totally a devil. She's a devil. Sweet. Spooky rug. There he is. The man himself. Yes, give me a pumpkin head. More reactions. Woohoo! Oh. Oh. Wow. Neither my knees knocked nor my spine turned into jelly, but I was pretty shook, no lie. I honestly was more surprised at his little face lighting up. That was cute. He didn't take my lollipop. Ooh, a spooky carriage. I should put that out before we save the dream address. Oh. Quillson, oh my goodness. Cute, so spooky. I love it. I love Quillson in his little witch outfit. Very adorable. So while I'm doing this challenge, I wanted to talk about the highs and the lows of the 30-day challenge on Opposite Island. Well, I'm getting trick-or-treaters, don't mind the knocking. Sorry kids, I don't have candy. But yes, I wanted to talk about the highs and lows of the challenge. And so I think for some of the highs, I really enjoyed getting to decorate outside of my comfort zone. I ended up really liking a lot of the builds that I made and could see myself keeping these on an island in the future. Another thing I liked was mixing up the villagers I usually have. I don't think I really ended up loving any villagers. But I definitely think some of them moved out of like, I would never take them to, maybe I'll take them again when I have a future island, One of those would be Kitty. Kitty is very sassy and very cute, and I've really grown to like her. Another villager, surprisingly, he might be my favorite jock villager, is Curly. Curly has just been so adorable, and I've been loving him recently. But I never would have considered him in the past, so you never know, times have changed. I also enjoyed the challenge aspect of the 30-day challenge and of doing things that I wouldn't normally do. It kept things fun and it kept things interesting for the full month. And I was able to hit all of my goals and still have an island that I was excited about. So those were probably the three biggest things for me that I really loved about our challenge recently. However, there are of course things that I didn't like about the challenge. And some things were that while it's been really fun having a routine, playing this game every single day, I am feeling a little burnt out, not gonna lie. Not that I wouldn't be playing every day otherwise, but just feeling like I have to come up with new ideas. I need to, stay fresh and try to come up with something that I think other people would be interested in, not just me. In a short period of time. That was just something that I found difficult, and because it was an opposite challenge, I wasn't as confident in the things that I was deciding to do, so I wasn't having as much fun as I would if I just picked everything that I love, for example. Let's try to find a costume. Is this a costume? Yeah, okay. We'll be a vampire. Just for trick-or-treating purposes. But I want to be a bunny vampire. Oh, with whiskers. Oh, perfect. This is a look. Sure. Slay. Why not? Another thing that I didn't love about the challenge is I, to no one's surprise, did not like how small my house is. I am pretty sure that after this video, I'm going to try to do whatever I can to pay off my house loans, get bigger house, get more storage, all that. And that's not surprising. That was part of a challenge, so it's okay that I didn't like it. But yeah, that's just something I didn't enjoy, but I'm proud of myself for doing. And I'd say the same with the museum. I didn't love that I couldn't donate anything to the museum. That was kind of frustrating. And finding out that was a lot of what ended up taking up my storage too. So having to place all of my fish and my bugs around, having to incorporate those in builds, wasn't my favorite part. And lastly, to be perfectly honest, the villagers are going to be the thing I didn't like a lot about this island too. I know, I was really hoping that I would feel like, oh, maybe all these villagers aren't so bad. I love them, you know? But not really, no. I'm pretty set on getting rid of, like, everyone. Um, and I was kind of bummed about that. It also made villager hunting way more boring than it usually is, and less exciting when you found somebody you needed to take. So, yeah, I wouldn't do this again, but it was fun mixing it up for now. My pockets are a mess, don't mind me. Peck's a devil too! So now that I've shared some of the things that I've liked, as well as some of the things that I've disliked about the challenge, I am ready to reveal our final twist for the end of the challenge. You didn't think I would forget about that, did you? Come on, I'm better than that. And I didn't spoil it the entire time. Aren't you proud? I'm proud. But yes, as I mentioned in our first video, this is a 30-day challenge with a twist at the end. And what's the twist, I bet you're wondering? Can't decide if I should let you in right now or if I should have a cliffhanger. Let's see what Peck gives us. Ooh, lollipop! Okay, I'll let you in on the secret. Let's go get candy from Rhonda. Tricked ya. Trick or treat. Yes, Rhonda's fit goes crazy. Oh my god. The ultimate sleigh. Okay, we stand that costume for sure. Oh, one of the things I also forgot to mention that I didn't like is I don't love the medieval building sides, and I don't love the castle gate items, so I'm probably going to need to redecorate that in the future. But that leads me to our special twist at the end of our 30-day challenge. And I feel like I need to be somewhere special to announce what we're going to be doing. I know, I'm sorry. I'll get to the point, I promise. I'm excited. I'm trying to build up suspense. It's Halloween. Oh, Quillson. I don't have anything. I'm sorry. This is for Jack. You always give the lollipop to Jack. That's the rule. Ooh, the spooky wand. Cute. I think that's my first wand on this save. Okay. I'm ready to announce what the special twist is. So, you may recall my birthday is in 2 weeks from Halloween. And I have been going back and forth in my mind about how could I have opposite island on my birthday? It is so the opposite of what I would want for my birthday. Like, who's gonna celebrate my birthday with me? I'm kind of like, I don't want to find out, to be perfectly honest. So, yes, Jack, come in for the official announcement. So, what I'm thinking of doing is I want to challenge myself once again. I know. I just finished a challenge, but I want to challenge myself again. And I want to do kind of a different version of a challenge. I don't want to do a 30-day challenge or a 14-day challenge, but I want to challenge myself over the next 2 weeks in real life to replace all of my villagers with villagers that I love, my dreamies. And also take that 2 weeks in real life to redecorate the island and make it less spooky season. So take the time to make it more about me, my birthday, who I am. And I'm thinking that can help you get to know me a little bit better on a more personal level, as well as get to know some of my favorite things about Animal Crossing and my favorite villagers in this game. So, what do you think? I have no idea if I'm going to make like a lot of episodes, villager hunting videos, or what have you, but I definitely want to replace all 10 of these villagers over the next 2 weeks in real life. And I also want to redecorate a lot of the island. And that is a little stressful for me, but since I am going to be doing what I love and what comes natural to me, I'm a lot more excited about getting that done and seeing who we'll find. So, yay! The secret's out! Let me know what you think down below if you like that idea or not. Another announcement that I had is a few people in the comments in our video asked if we could in fact do the dream address for this island. So I will make sure to create this as a dream address and I will upload that onto the screen now. I haven't done it in the game yet, but I'll put it on the screen because I will have done it by the time I upload the video. And if you do take pictures or video or inspiration from here, I would love if you would tag me either on Instagram, I'm boo_avenue, or if you want to tag me on here, I would love to see what you are looking at and what you're loving on here. So I think we're at the end of our episode on Opal Creek. This has been such a fun challenge. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know what else you'd like to see down below. I hope you have a happy and safe Halloween, and I hope you watch the next one. Bye!